Well, I almost forgot to start this. So, okay. We fixed Harlan's glasses and we fixed the tire machine hose. But now we're bringing her up. We got to pop these off. And we're going to try to remember how the e-brake stuff went and try to get that all hooked up, because that's been out of the car for a very long time. And we're starting to sort out what we need to order for heat wrap. I happen to have one of these on the shelf, the 3/4, 3 foot, but non-Velcro, and then we're just looking at some other sizes we had lying around. So we got a list over there of when we want to order. I still do want to Velcro this pair, but I want to do them as one unit so we can protect this clamp that you probably can't see. You know, it is plastic, so let's not melt anything. But we want it to look nice, and we want it to work. And those two things don't always go hand in hand. So I'll pull her back up once we got the tires off, and we start remembering how the e-brake stuff goes. Okay, got the wheels off, got that star adjuster out, because anyone who's ever done this before without trying to take the whole brake apart, there's a clip back here. They're going to have to get that cable on. This is where the cable comes through, right here. And yeah, that should be loads and loads of fun. That took a lot longer than we had hoped, but we have this one in. And you'll see how nice the adjuster is. Click, click, but it can't go backwards. On the other side, and remember, these were factory installed by Moser. This was way down here, so we had to keep massaging and massaging so that now, see, click, click, but can't go back. So we didn't expect that. I'm sure somebody out there will tell us how we did that wrong, but I'm confident that that will work. Okay, we just got the e-brake handle installed, so that goes through the floor right there, and in a few minutes we'll kind of show you where it goes on the other side. Fortunately, gravity still exists, but here is the concept. Now I'll shorten these in the distant future when all the brakes are adjusted and done. I don't like to limit myself this early in the game. I've got them completely collapsed, so we've got tons of adjustment here. We can adjust here. We can even adjust it here if we have to. So there's a lot of adjustability yet. And you can see, knowing where the drive shaft's going to run, we're going to have to kind of find a way to bind these up so they stay up out of the way. And then we have a couple drill spots, one here and one on the other side, for a clamp right there to kind of convince it on where it needs to go. So I think that's going to be the best we can do to get e-brake on this. Yeah, here you can see that other hole right there. So we'll get some clamps on them. Keep things from rubbing, keep things from vibrating and bouncing. Remember, the exhaust comes through here, so everything's kind of about staying away from the exhaust. So yeah, this is coming along. Yeah, this is where we've got to put heat sleeve yet. But yeah, so there's the e-brake stuff. You can see way up there above the tail shaft, see the light coming through. That's where the shifter cable is going to come through. That should be loads of fun. It's really close to the tranny, so that'll be a great fight. But I don't think they ever meant for this little car to have this much motor in it. I don't think they had planned on giving us that kind of space. So, alright, that's where we're at right now. Alright, we've got heat sleeve down here, because remember, right above that light there's a bracket for the exhaust, so it'll be warm right here. So now we've got heat sleeve coming up and around. So yeah, and then this, you know, it wants to stay away from this spring, and now she goes forward, should stay nice and cool. And as I already showed you, we've got that up there. And of course he thinks, even though it's the middle of the night, that we're monkeying with shifters, but oh, I don't know about that yet. That's That's not going to be funny at all. So, all right. There's the Henry J.